I remember playing with guys like DeAndre Ayton. He loaded into my park, and I'm in college playing with my friends. And I was like, let's go chase DeAndre Ayton. Like, we're just sitting around like NBA players in our park.
Yeah, I know. I'm definitely finna step my game up. Can't be losing with the logo over my head. I know people are gonna be coming at me, so I'm gonna step it up a little bit.
I think it would be cool just to interact with the fans and different people. I think that's gonna be a dope experience as well.
What does the game have to get right? Because you have a very unique look. So what do they need to get perfectly in the game?
I think it's gonna be difficult because of my hair. I'm gonna be changing it a lot.
We're the land of the...
The NBA on 2K Sports, presenting a look at the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They've got Malik Monk. Bradley Beal's out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Daniel Gafford, and it's Z in at the 4 slot. And for Memphis, Cam Reddish is out there with Jackson. Then there's Ja Morant. Then it's Desmond Bane, and it's Evans in at the 5. And this is the right era for Jaren Jackson Jr., Candace. Teams are searching for big men who do what he does.
Yes, Jaren Jackson Jr. is a force. I mean, he can shoot, he can pass, he can stretch the defense, he can put it on the floor. I think the biggest thing with him is health. He's got to get in that weight room. He's got to get his body right.
And MP just recently received a big first-time honor, being named the NBA's Player of the Month.
I think a lot of people saw this one coming. And now that he's had his first taste, I bet MP is already thinking about earning his next Player of the Month award, too.
And so it's Memphis with it after the basket by Oklahoma City. Just 5 to shoot. Memphis needs to get off a shot. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
Hey, take it right to the defense. Not a bad way to start this game.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Ellis. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Oh, man, his passing has evolved over the course of Beal's career. I mean, he's a solid distributor. Now we expect him to make those type of plays all game.
Here's Morant. After the basket by Oklahoma City. Pass to Bane.
Who's watching here?
Now Jackson. And he buries his first look.
Great to see Jackson doing damage. An effective offensive player who knows his strengths.
It's so wonderful to see the growth of the WNBA, engaging new fans and sponsors. Candace, how does the league continue that ascent, you think?
I think the WNBA has to continue to do things different. We are a different game than the NBA, and we can't always use the NBA's blueprint as ours. So I think we need to continue to push that and, you know, open up more doors for ourselves.
Good point. And the Grizzlies with possession here. The Thunder making their last shot. Back to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
And once Morant spots the open man, he's automatic. He doesn't waste time overthinking. He just lets it go.
Here's Ellis. It's not going to go for him. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Outplayed in their previous game on their schedule, losing to the Cavs.
It's a fine line between playing with urgency and being out of control. And they crossed that line.
I mean, and there's really no excuse for it. They know they need to play more in control.
Beal outside. Right side, Monk. The rebound by Jackson.
It isn't the D that causes that miss. That's just a loss of concentration at times.
Oh, Beal picks his pocket. And up the court come the Thunder on the break.
Oh, that's great basketball. Denying them on one end while grabbing points on the other.
The Grizzlies have gone 4 of 5 so far, looking sharp. And Candace, we've seen a lot of rules changed in basketball recently. What do you think's made the most difference?
I think the biggest difference, especially within the NBA and the WNBA, is the defensive 3 seconds. You know, and it really speeds up the game. It's important to be able to you know, continue to stretch the defense, and you can't set your big in the lane. They have to come out. So I think that's made the biggest change in what we're seeing the game being played as today.
Here's Reddish. Kicks it out to Jackson. Second chance effort. No good that time. So Oklahoma City will take it the other way. Pass to Ellis. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Ellis. That one's in there on the nice assist from Beal. He's got 10. The Grizzlies have gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. Moran against Gilgeous-Alexander. And here's Jackson. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Jackson's got 6 points.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Here's Ellis. Pass to Gafford. Here's Ellis. Defended by Jackson. To the inside. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Doing more work in the painted area. He has really excelled inside.
All right, Candace, you grew up on video games. Tell me what it means to you to be the first female basketball player on an NBA 2K cover.
You know, I think growing up, you dream of having your jersey, you dream of having your own shoe, and you dream of being on the cover of NBA 2K. Honestly, this is a dream come true. I think the kid in me is so excited. I know I'm the first, but I hope I'm the first of many, many more women to come.
Certainly a trailblazer. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing. For Memphis, they've gone 6 of 9 and finding their rhythm now. From deep, Bane knocks down the triple.
What a pass from Moran. He does a terrific job staying alert and seeing those opportunities.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. Last time they met was in Oklahoma City.
It's frustrating to lose such a close game. Felt like that last meeting was decided on the glass.
Both teams deciding to change it up. And so it's Oklahoma City with it. They trail by 3. Pass to Giddey. Here's Ellis. Jacks up a 3. Again, no good by Oklahoma City.
And credit the defense. Excellent contest. Made that a tough shot.
Here's Moran. It's hauled in by Pokusevski.
Nothing less than that kind of defense will cut it against them. That's just great work inside.
Ellis's shot is off.
Maybe he thinks he has that type of range, but I don't think his coaches will agree.
Yeah, not everyone has Steph Curry's shooting ability. I'd be surprised. I'd be hurt if he tries to double like that.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Pass to Malone. Stolen by Valanciunas. And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. Melton passes to Morant. Now here's Valanciunas. Good, and the setup by Morant. Morant's got his 4th assist with that last one.
You see how focused Valanciunas is? When he's got this positioning, he's determined to score.
Melton outside. To the paint. Here's Bamba. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Mo Bamba taking 2 shots.
That one's off. Jordan's checked in for Oklahoma City. You're one of the most versatile low-post players to ever play the game. Now that's something that's becoming the rule instead of the exception.
Yes, you got to be versatile in the low post, and that means being able to face up. That means being able to be physical and finishing around the basket. So important.
And Oklahoma City, looking at who they've got Malik Monk. He's out there with Bradley Beal, and it's Gafford in at the center position. Here's Reddish. They lead by the biggest margin of the game at 9. Here's Bane. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Grizzlies?
They deserve a lot of credit for the defense they've played in the paint here early. Contesting shots, blocking shots, just making life difficult on the opposing shooters in general.
Also, they've been active defensively, applying pressure and coming away with some steals.
Here's Morant after the basket by Oklahoma City. Doesn't go that time. Beal with some nice D.
Tells you a little something about their team. They've been able to pull in front despite his struggles tonight.
Here's Bane. He's coming off a 13-point game against Cleveland.
to score as he was in that game. He was even a better passer. A lot of assists for him.
At the line for
So he gets them both.
Yeah, they're playing a much more physical game here in the second quarter.
Candace, I know you're a fan of the tall guard and how they play. Who are some of your favorite current and all-time big guards?
You know, I think I always tease in this era. You know, I think KG would have been rebounding and bring the ball up more. I think he was made and built for this era. So I'm going to include him in the tall guard category. But, you know, honestly, I think you look at guys like Kevin Durant. I know he's listed as a small forward, but anybody that rebounds the ball, brings it up. Look at Giannis and how he continues to facilitate and make others better. So I think it's going to be a change of what the definition of guard means.
Simmons finds Monk. Here's Ellis, defended by Jackson. To the middle. Here's Simmons. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Man, the defender really went after him.
At the line for the Thunder. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. That one misses.
If they just continue to dominate the boards.
Inside, here's Jackson, and a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Morant's got 5 assists in the game. Oklahoma City's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Pass to Ellis. Down low. Here's Gafford, and the dunk by Gafford.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Memphis leading. Outside Morant. A minute 20 left to play in the first half. Jackson gets the bucket.
All game long, he's been getting to his spots, and the defense has yet to adjust.
All right, how about our special guest, Candace Parker. Candace, thanks for coming by and dropping some knowledge on us.
I appreciate it. Happy to do it anytime, BA.
Hi, guys. Well, Z in their last game against the Clippers put on a show. He scored 32 points and also played lockdown defense. His fingerprints were all over this game. He put up significant numbers. So the question becomes, can he do it again?
Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
It's all about getting into a comfort zone early. When he does that, he can be very difficult to contain the rest of the way.
And here are the Thunder now. The Grizzlies making their last shot. Pass to Ellis. And he drives in. And it's rejected. Here's Bane. Monk covers. Here's Evans. Now here's Morant. He's got 6. With 2 seconds left. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's Memphis in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. Building this lead up in large part because of how well they're shooting it. We'll be back in a moment. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Looking at the modern game, Grant, what adjustments would you have to make in your game to thrive in the league today?
Well, I would have worked more on developing the three-point shot. Back in the 90s, it was more about the mid-range game a la Michael Jordan. But these guys now, they live at the art, and that's just not how we did it back in the day when I was playing.
We've got Jackson. Ja Morant is out there with Desmond Bain. Then there's Cam Reddish. And it's Evans in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies.
2 shots.
And he drops the first.
Oh, just a guy who grew up with basketball in his DNA. Jaren Jackson Jr.'s dead. Jaren Sr. was a heck of a player. I played with him. He won a title with the Spurs in 2000. Oh, not many players with the more steady hand at the free throw line than this fella.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
You'd like to see a little more energy coming out of halftime on the defensive end.
Now here's Morant. Pass to Jackson. Back to Morant. Shot clock at 5. And they'll get another chance. Oh, the Grizzlies get it back. Here's Evans. He's guarded by Gafford. Morant with it. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. Misses off the right iron.
His offensive output just isn't there tonight, but his teammates have found a way to pick up the slack.
Well, he said, jump with me if you want to go viral. Ja Morant with the explosiveness, live in the lane and the sword to the rack.
Here's Reddish. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Here's Evans. Oh, what a play. Just palms the block. Gilgeous-Alexander against Morant. And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander. And relentless is Morant. Man, does he attack the paint, Chris.
As fast as he is, he does a great job of using change of speed. He keeps the ball on a string, and when he gets it in close, watch out. He can finish any way he wants to.
Things have been a little bumpy coming into the second half. 5 straight misses.
And we all know Monk likes to shoot, but their great decision, getting it to the open teammate.
Timeout called. Memphis.
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
The defensive intensity has to pick up, and I'm sure coach is going to let them know that.
The Thunder making a switch here. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Pass to Bain. And here is Williams. Here's Bain. He's got 5. Clock at 6. Here's Valanciunas. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss.
I like what he was trying to do, shaking the D with the fadeaway. Tough look.
Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. Pass to Pokusevski. Here's Ellis. Here's Giddey. Puts it up from 15. The rebound by Bamba.
I thought that one was going to go down. Mid-range jumpers. Oh, man, that's usually a bunny with the D playing soft like that.
That one drops for him. Bamba's got 9.
Good anticipation on the feed. He knows exactly where to go with that ball.
Ooh, powered down with both hands.
I just think what the score would be if it weren't for him. I mean, he's been amazing, but a one-man show isn't going to get you a win in the league.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Melton outside. Outside, Williams. Here's Valanciunas. An easy 2 on the layup. And the Grizzlies lead by 11.
Oh, he's a sensational offensive rebound. Valanciunas, he just has the nose for where to be when shots go up.
Here's Ellis. And it's out of bounds to the Thunder as Oklahoma City retains possession. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. No good on the three. Memphis shooting the ball at 48% so far.
Thunder's foul. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Melton with the ball. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
Defense is aggressive on him, but when you're giving up that much height, there's only so much you can do.
Pass to Giddey. Lets it go from deep. On target from range.
Well, he doesn't play around. If the bucket's there for him, he's going to get it.
The Grizzlies shooting only 30% in the third quarter. And here's Valanciunas. The 11-footer. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
Credit to D for not giving up on that play. He's a tough cover down low.
Here's Ellis. Beyond the arc. And it's Bane with the rebound. Williams against Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Bamba. Pass to Bane. 6 on the shot clock. Now here's Melton. From deep three-point range. No good on the shot. They've got plenty of time to get back into this.
Yeah, I'm sure they feel pressed, but this is when you have to stay calm and execute.
Usually takes advantage of D like that. Should have been a simple layup.
Bane makes the most of the high percentage shot. Bane's got 7.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Oh, yeah, and that's what you love about him. He shows no mercy, even with a comfortable lead.
Here's Ellis. Give him 20. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
He is a fantastic athlete for a power forward. Whatever he lacks in height, he makes up for it with hops.
And here are the Grizzlies now. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. And after this one, they're at home against Sacramento. It'll be the second of 3 straight games on their home floor. Now here's Valanciunas. Here's Bamba. He's off on the layup. The Thunder have gotten 6 of 11 attempts to fall so far in the third. Inside. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Timeout called. Memphis.
Now into the lineup. Substitution on the court.
Fourth quarter play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Evans, that's good.
That's fast. You like to see Jackson sharing the ball and realizing when his guys are open.
Taking a look at the Thunder. Bradley Beal's out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Malik Monk. Then it's Daniel Gafford. And it's Z in at the power forward position. The Grizzlies have gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter. To the inside, Evans. And Gafford with the block. Monk against Jackson. And the basket by Monk.
Such a savvy ball handler. I mean, moves like this demonstrate Monk's occasional brilliance with the ball.
Memphis leading. Pass to Evans. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Gafford's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Just can't find the touch this quarter. He's got to keep grinding on, looking for the best shot possible.
The big-time throwdown.
Check him out. Keeps the grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis. And here is Bamba. He's guarded by Gafford. From deep, Morant. He can't hit that time.
He's done a lot of the little things to help put them in front. I mean, but his offense has not been there for him tonight.
They've still got work to do, but it's impressive how they've battled back.
Well, they almost left it until too late. Now it's anybody's game.
Well, the Grizzlies shooting about 47%. A nice number. Looking to get it going. The Thunder pull it in.
His bad night from the field is only going to get worse if he keeps throwing up shots like that.
Here's Ellis. Covered by Bamba. Gilgeous-Alexander. That one's in there on the nice assist from Beal. Beals got 8 assists in the game. Well, Memphis shooting just 38% here in the fourth. And the Grizzlies call time here. Let's take a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Jaren Jackson.
And guess what? This was his game all night. I mean, he tore through the defense and almost never took a bad shot out there. Really, a level of offensive consistency most players can only dream of.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Memphis' head coach had some words for his team over the break. With it being such a tight game, he tried to lighten the mood in the huddle, saying, quote, "It's just a game, guys. Have fun. Stay loose. Let it fly. I believe in you guys. Let's see if that laid-back approach works."
Okay, thanks, Allie.
That's his first personal foul. Third team foul.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Monk. Beal outside. Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie. Memphis with the ball to the middle to stop the drought. And there's Jackson on the assist by Morant. Morant's got 9 assists now tonight. Oklahoma City trailing. Pass to Ellis. Now Monk, defended by Jackson. Dumps it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
You gotta love how fearless Monk is. He loves being the guy to take advantage of time.
And it's Morant off the drive. And he just hasn't been able to get it going.
His effort level is there. You can't blame him on that. He's working to get good shots. It's just not connected.
And then Beal with the dunk.
I love seeing Bill come alive in moments like this. When his team needs him, he steps up to the plate.
Beal's gone 3 of 7 shooting from the field. Here's Morant. And Gafford with the block. Right side Monk. Oh, and they take the lead. Monk's got 13 points here in the second half alone. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Thunder.
All those block shots, that's a clear indicator of the great D they've been playing. Not giving them an inch of space out.
Another area where they've done a great job tonight is forcing the issue on D and getting some steals.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Monk. Pass to Ellis. The three-pointer off the mark. And Memphis shooting at a decent clip. 45% for the game. Morant pass to Jackson. The Thunder pull it in. And it's Thunder's ball. They're on a 16-4 run. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. Here's Ellis.
Oh, he got it! He got it!
And talk about stepping up in a big way.
That's why they put the ball in his hands. They know they can count on him to make crucial shots.
Morant. Ellis with a rebound. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Monk. Beal with it. Shoots over Valanciunas. Here's Gafford. And he buries it.
And they do have a foul to give if needed.
Timeout call. Memphis. They trail by 3. 12 seconds left in the fourth. All right, guys, what's your take?
If they leave the arc open, take it. But it may be safer to get a quick 2 and then foul.
Yeah, they have a little time to work with. The most important thing is to make whatever you take.
From deep, Bane. Can't get the 3 to fall. Pass to Reddish from outside the arc. The three won't fall. From deep, Morant. Misses the trade. And so the big win by Oklahoma City in a tight game. And this was an emotional win for them, no doubt about it.
Just a fantastic accomplishment. You love how they just diffuse the energy in this arena.
And that about wraps it up. For Grant Hill, Chris Webber, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. We appreciate you tuning in tonight. We'll see you next time.
Hey, everyone.
Wow, man, player of the month. Well deserved, MP. How does it feel?
Man, it feels great to put on the show for the fans. Give them something to be proud of, something to tweet about. Man, life already hard, so anything I can do to brighten someone's day, I'm all for it.
Have you been hearing from friends and family, maybe other people coming out of the woodwork after news broke that you won the award?
Oh, yeah. I've been getting calls, texts, some DMs.
Oh, man, I am not touching that one.
Hey, look, everyone's real happy for me, and that's what it's all about. Look, I love my people. I love my fans, and so it's all love. It's great. All right, no more questions? Thank you.
Yeah. Gotta figure it out. Gotta figure it out. Coming anyway. Yeah. Hey. I'm a cool if you get to know me. Don't spend my time trying to kiss. 250 large in a book bag. I do my by my lonely. That's probably why these know me. I order $50 guacamoles. And my diamonds hit. By your rollie tick. A blue fur for my man. Boo, they all lame. That's for even thinking you was with us. We don't like jokes, don't be with us. Saw the car keys, and that's with us. Roscoe's on the table, that's for breakfast. For a high roller, they get. Ice-T told me I was special. I know the big by the exit. For this money, they get reckless. She want her wrists and hands froze. Come get me in a Lambo. Playoff game at Lambeau. Air Max 97s on my toes. Then I told her just pose. Influential artists like Da Vinci. Might switch it up and buy a Bentley. Redna on the mic, oh y'all don't get me. I heard he turned down 500. Expensive taste. All these whack songs y'all running. These rap don't want it. These backpack don't want it. Yeah. Going to your head like girls kissing on your ear like. Going to your head like girls kissing on your ear like. By my lonely. By my lonely. By my lonely.
it's just another night. Yo, it's just another night. Yo, it's just another night. Till it's hard to speak. I'm getting ever sentimental about the path we lead. Yo, past friends down this darkest street. An old memory squeeze till it's hard to breathe. Take a chance at peek and tell what you've seen. Another young and getting for the peas. A new generation stacking shells with degrees. Peak, keep it pushing till I'm, cause that's me. Even though sometimes they don't seem it. They're tapping up our phones so they can listen to our secrets. Speechless, don't mistake my kindness for weakness. I'm cooking up a batch that be drowning in the deepness. All this and clapping, always stayed away from it. Don't make sense to see these other people chasing it. You've only got one life, so why the you're wasting it? Fam, it's basic, so you better get your head straight. They sound the same like a template. Times lethal, stand for my people like Salvador Allende. But I keep it popping till my pen breaks. Yo, it's that time, man, hit the fire and I see why they hit the set pace. We're getting nearer to the end game. Years of bad habits, I'll be damaging my membrane. I'm trying to find a peace, tiptoeing on these greasy streets. So please believe me, it's easy to slip behind. Invest myself in my lyrics, cause this is my life. So stick in the beat and keep it tight when I'm gripping up mic. And yo, that's why meditate on Ziggy till my brain waves elevate. Staring at the page, eyes drifting to the window. Following that dark red sun as it sinks slow, tracking its trail. You're steady as we battle betrayal. In this game of snakes and ladders, yo, you're guaranteed to fail, yo. It's just another rainy day in this broken city. Contemplating as the that lifts me far away from the place that I'm stuck inside. Split in two, feeling like I live a double life. The birds perch on a branch of the tree. My words heard as we march to be free. So let me take it back to running train tracks. Big chrome Crowy, I be feeling like the main man. Ain't a bit of my past that I would ever take back, cause all I really need's a than a paint can to keep my cipher complete. Disciple of the rhyme and the beats. Wrap my mind for design, I'm resigned to defeat. What live and direct from the fringe of the east. We're letting off steam as we begin to retreat from the front line. Cause yo, I'm eating beats like it's lunchtime, it's easy to see. Crafting the punchlines and similes in my sleep. They keep dangling redemption, it ain't easy to reach. A white flag swinging, they got me seeking a peace. Got them seeking a peas, a pedal back pushing, ducking on the beat. Yo, this never-ending cycle, I'm just trying to break free and be me. Yo, every day hoping I won't lose this. Trying to keep my mind fully focused on my music. Underachievers trying to piece together futures. Push hard down this beaten path to find where the truth is. Yo, if you feel the real one time, then salute this. It's manic on the mic, I spit mucky like them. Yeah. Spit mucky like them. Manic on the mic, spit mucky like that.
Ayy, reverse the world, ex-chasm. Ayy, I don't think they ready for the spasm. Wait, where you think you going? You can't miss this. Turn it up to max and sit back and watch that bass hit. Ooh. I ain't know I was coming with something like that. Ooh, ooh, got my mask on, got my gloves on. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ayy.
Coming right up, the Timberwolves taking on... Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K. GA, it's...
Kevin, thank you very much. We all know Anthony Edwards went first overall in 2020, and his teammate Karl Anthony Towns said, I know what all those pressures are like. When you're the #1 pick, if any other rookies do well, there's a threat to the throne. But with Edwards' confidence in his talent, you get the sense he'll be just...
Good point. No pressure, DA. Thank you. So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. Ellis is out there with Malik Monk. Then there's Daniel Gafford. Then there's Bradley Beal. And it's Gilgeous Alexander in at the point guard position. And for the Timberwolves, they've got Karl Anthony Towns. Clark is out there with Edwards. And there's D'Angelo Russell. And it's Doyle in at the two-guard spot. Well, here we are, Clark, at the midway point of the season. Lots of guys banged up. Is it hard to decide for a player when to play through an injury and when to sit?
Yeah, you know, so many factors to consider there, Kevin. I mean, is the injury going to get worse by you trying to play? Is it a matter of pain tolerance and you won't do any additional damage? So that's the delicate dance you're trying to figure out when you're considering playing while not being 100%. The biggest one to me is obviously, is it a long-term impact if you continue to play?
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
No problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
Here's Doyle. Here's Clark. Count that bucket. Clark's got the game going with his first points of the game for Minnesota.
You got to know, this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
Now, here's Monk, and it's Ellis penetrating.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stop.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Towns dishes to Edwards. They get the rebound. Clark, nice work on the board. He's paying off with the basket.
And all of his athleticism on display there. Clark's work ethic makes him lethal on that offensive backcourt.
Ellis can't get it to go. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Edwards can't hit.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
For 3, Ellis. Again, the miss by Ellis. Ellis has gone 1 of 3 from the field here. Clark finds Russell. Here is Edwards. Monk defending. Outside Edwards. From downtown, and D'Angelo Russell with the 3.
Boy, you look at D'Angelo Russell. He's got a sweet stroke. The lefty can knock it down from 3, but always seems to be playing at his pace, under good control.
Now here's Beal. A good portion of the scoring has come from him. He averages more than 18 points a game. On the wing, Monk. Back to Ellis. Rebound, Minnesota.
You know, currently they're just 1 of 5 from the field. That's not going to get it done.
Russell from long range. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
Now, here's Gafford. He gets it in there.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Despite the wiry frame, taking it up strong inside, and D'Angelo will get free throws.
The Timberwolves shooting their first free throws of the night right here. And so Russell hits them both. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
It's Edwards on the wing. The pass to Doyle. Timberwolves passing it around. Here's Towns. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Minnesota comes into this one following a loss to New Orleans. from deep, Ellis. Good, it's Beal picking up the assist. Ellis has got 5 points so far.
He can be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but the D still has to keep an eye on him.
Pass to Doyle. Lets a floater go. No good from Clark. Thunder trailing by 5. Monk finds Ellis. In the corner, it's Gafford. Shot clock at 6. To the paint. Shots good by Ellis. Ellis has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And we continue to see Beal improve as a playmaker. Beautiful pass there.
Outside Edwards. Pass to Russell. Back to Edwards. Fires for 3. And he's good on the 3-ball.
Boy, great take by Edwards, making the correct decision in the pick and roll there.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder. Their last encounter was in Oklahoma City.
Well, if they want to avoid the outcome of that first meeting, they'll need to be stronger on the glass. They were completely outmatched in the last one.
And sometimes that can be a motivating factor. May very well light a fire under them tonight. Nobody likes to be dominated on the glass like that.
And it's Malone finishing it off.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
Ellis. No good on that one. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. Greg, let me tell you a little known fact about Kevin Love. He played Little League Baseball with Klay Thompson. They've been friends since they were 8.
Imagine if they were teaming up on the court instead of the diamond. Even at 8 years old, that's an inside-out combo that probably could have dominated some high school teams.
Here's Beasley following the score by Oklahoma City. The shot's good from Vanderbilt.
You know, Beasley not trying to do too much or get too cute there. Just finding the open man in a simple fashion. Well done.
Down low, tries from the block, and he can't bank that one in.
You know, he looks a little off-kilter to me this quarter, still trying to find his rhythm. Oh, doctor, oh my goodness, Anthony Edwards throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Beasley with the steal. And Edwards with a clear path to the basket. And Edwards with the stuff.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Ellis kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Vanderbilt with the rebound. Minnesota leading by 10. Beasley, the pass to Nunn. Here is Edwards. Now Nunn. He's coming off a 16-point game against New Orleans. Just 5 to shoot.
Excellent all-around performance so far. Hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
The Thunder with another miss.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Edwards can't hit.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And so teams will make substitutions. Minnesota's gone an even 50% from three-point range in the second quarter, 4 for 8. They've got Beasley. Brandon Clark is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Russell. And it's Doyle in at the 2. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hi, guys. Z in that last game against the Grizzlies delivered a performance for the ages. He had 30 points and throughout the game took smart, efficient shots that found the bottom of the net. He put up numbers that really jumped out in the box score. A very solid performance. Kevin, we'll see what he's got in his arsenal tonight.
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
Thunder trailing by 15. Inside, it's intercepted. And here's the fast break. For 3, Beasley hits it from three-point range. Beasley's got 8 points. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Timberwolves.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
And also, how about the fact defensively, they're getting that backboard and getting out in transition, especially in this first half.
And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession.
Not sure what he was thinking about with that pass, just sailed it right out of bounds.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Edwards is checked in. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Now here's Ellis. He had a 30-point outing their last game against the Grizzlies in Memphis.
It was never all about himself. He came away with a lot of assists in that game and just kind of kept everybody in the mix.
Capable of finding his open guys. Edwards getting better at improving his overall floor awareness. Nice to see.
Looking to end his cold spell. It's deflected. And they recover it. Gafford kicks to Ellis. Another shot. Gafford misses. Timberwolves leading by 20. To the inside. Right side, Beal. Yes, and it's Ellis picking up the assist. Ellis has got 4 assists now tonight.
Can't let Beal get that comfortable because he's so efficient once he gets in that area.
No good from Clark. Thunder trailing by 18. And a wide open look for Simmons. From outside, off the mark. Here's Doyle. Takes it inside. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. The Timberwolves shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
And really, the form at the line all season has been terrific. 79% as a team.
You know, the numbers from the line, guys, are close to where they were last year. But just a tad worse, so not too bad.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander checked in for Oklahoma City. And it's slammed in by Ellis.
And this is Gilgeous-Alexander's responsibility to find his guys when they're open.
30 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Towns at the elbow. He kicks it to Edwards. Rebounded by Gafford. And so it's Beal who brings the ball up for Oklahoma City. Trailing by 17. So it's off to Brooklyn after this game as they have the Nets to look forward to. And that game will be game 3 of 5 away from home. Steps back and fires. And it's good off the back rim and in. Russell's got 13.
Boy, fantastic job that time cashing in from the mid-range by Russell. He understands when to pick his spots from the mid-range area.
And through one. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Edwards with a strong contribution so far in this one.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. Taking a look at the Thunder. Gilgeous Alexander out there with Bradley Beal. Then it's Ellis. Then there's Daniel Gafford. And it's Monk in at the 3.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And big men's roles have adjusted Clark in today's game. You take a young Clark Keller and put him in this style of play, what adjustments would he make?
Well, that's a great question, Kevin. I would love to play this up and down, wide open style of basketball. I'm just not sure if I'd be athletic enough to make it happen, but it is more of a face-up rather than post-up game. And maybe I could be part of a small ball lineup, creating havoc with big guys trying to guard me on the perimeter.
The potential is there. For Clark, it's about expanding the range so that it makes him more versatile offensively.
Ellis finds Gafford. Ellis outside, 6 to shoot. Offline with his 3.
Certainly not the kind of night he was looking for at the offensive end, and it's had a ripple effect on the team.
And there's a whistle that goes on Z. That's his first foul. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. And here is Gilgeous Alexander. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet. They get it back, Gafford, and it's blocked.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark is a tremendous shot blocker despite having an average wingspan.
Gilgeous Alexander can't get it to go. And now the fast break. Edwards with the ball. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Kevin Love's checked in for Towns. And it's Kendrick Nunn in for Russell. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Back to Gilgeous Alexander. Over Nunn. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
To the middle. Here's Love. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And the physical nature of Love's game on full display welcomes the contact while going up inside.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90?